what's weird about that is I took a hiatus from flying for like, I want to say 5 years, maybe six. And when
Hmm.
I went back in and I started doing like refamiliarization flights with like a CFI, he was
Right.
like, "You really haven't flown in like 5 or 6 years?" And I just like, "Oh no, no, I'm a flight sim nerd. I like flying fake planes." So yeah, I mean, he's like, "Well, that had to have helped you because it keeps like procedures and your mental
It
models
does,
intact
man.
and warm. You might not be able to pull out one for one those skills into a real life scenario, but if you have
Yep.
those foundations baked into you, and then when you sim, you use those same foundations, it just keeps it warm. It keeps it fresh in your brain."
It
Yeah,
does, and we've said that
absolutely.
many a times through the years, and we've had real world pilots on here, commercial pilots, airline pilots on here, and they say the same thing, man. It was very earlier on when, the industry looked down on flight sim, and a lot of
Yeah.
people were, you can't take any of those things and apply it to the
Mm.
real world, and this and that, and get off my lawn, and blah blah blah. And it's great to see that, as new folks have entered the industry that have really come out of flight sim. Like a lot of pilots out there are, especially the younger generation, they're flying on the line because they fell in love with flight sim.
Mhm.
And they're ahead of the game in a lot of regard, especially for those that use like VATSIM, right? I remember when I was getting my PPL and even instrument, radio communications was the very least thing for me to worry about because I'd been doing it for
Exactly.
almost a decade with VATSIM already, right? So
Exactly.
that was one less thing I had to worry about. So it definitely goes a long way, and I think the more and more people that get into the hobby should certainly look to understand if it is the bug, right, and it is something they want to pursue in the real world,